Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Medieval Engineers Planet. I'm the Radio Man 03, and it is awesome to have you along. It's my Thursday. Oh yeah, it's just the day before Friday. Hope everyone's doing great. I'm doing fantastic. Today we are going to get this tower right here on the right-hand side of your screen. We're going to try to get this guy kind of knocked out and figured out and see if we can't get at least the basic design of it taken care of. Okay, so then we've got a replica to go all the way across the front of this area here, the Morning Star Pass. Yes, that's what we're going to do today. Okay, so let's get started right away. First thing we're going to have to do is go up and take some stuff down. Machicolations seems to be what everybody would like to see, and I have to agree. I do want to see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 4. There we go. I do want to see the machicolations. I really do. The bridge, it's lovely. Look at this. Huh? Working good. Working really good. So, yeah, we're going to take these guys down. And we're going to get started on something. How's my inventory? We could probably get this one, but then I'm going to have to do some building. Ooh. How come I'm not seeing the hammer? 1, 2, 3, 4. Is that? Oh, there it is. There it is. Okay. I feel like I wasn't seeing the hammer right there. Did I damage anything with that last swing? It's kind of weird. My sounds and my headphones have dropped off a bit, so I'm not hearing quite as well as I was, which is kind of strange. I don't know what happened, but it's something's going on. Something funny's going on. Something funny, something fishy. Oh no, we want these guys here. We're actually going to go up one more row with this here. Oh boy. Boy. Those. Oh, we're actually standing on these. No, we don't want these guys here. Oh, I need to build. I need to do some building. Okay, so these guys are not going to be here, right here. These guys are not. So let's go to G. We're going to need our solid wall here. We're going to put that in where the bowl is, and we're going to need our windows here as well. We're going to want windows up on this edge, and then the machicolations. Oh, no, you know what? Hold on, let me think about this. I want to go one more wall up from this. So actually, you know what? All these walls are going to be the solid, because what we're going to do is we're going to put the machicolations on the outside of this wall here. Otherwise, what we're going to do is we're going to wind up blocking this archway here, and I don't want to do that. I definitely do not want to block that. So we're going to do one row of these all the way across, all the way around this thing, and then I'll come back and we'll get started on the machicolations. Those guys are expensive for sure. But yeah, we got to take all this down. I got to take down these arches and stuff like that. So give me a second. I shall return, and we'll get going on this and see what we come up with. It ought to be pretty darn sweet once we're done with it. So yeah, I'll be right back. All right, welcome back. I've got the walls put up, and I'm working on the machicolations. Something interesting about the machicolations, I do not have enough parts to do this. Normally, the plus hammer on the screen there would turn red and say, hey, you don't have enough parts. It does show on the right-hand side, but the hammer's not lighting up, so I'm sure that's something they're going to be fixing down the road. But we've got some of the machicolations in. I've got the scaffolding up here. I took out most of these here. I left that one there just so we could get around the corner here with the scaffolding. But I'm going to take you down below, and we'll take a look up and see how this looks. I think it's going to be pretty good. Let's come on down here. Oh yeah, see, that looks pretty dang mighty, doesn't it? Now I do believe it's going to need a little something more on the outside of the castle, of the castle wall. Basically, this is part of the castle wall. It's part of the gatehouse. This is going to be part of the entire gatehouse. You know, it's going to be just this huge thing, as it already is. But those look really nice up there. I think the machicolations are pretty cool. I like the way it's almost like a hand, the fingers reaching over the wall and just kind of holding it together. So far, everything seems pretty good. I do believe we're going to have to go into creative mode at some point in time and take a look at it and see structural integrity, how that looks. Something else I wanted to mention before I forget. I noticed that when I made the sign in the last episode, it has a plus sign next to it. That was in the workbench. It has a plus sign, so I'm thinking there's probably additional signs, at least different sizes of signs. I don't know. We'll have to take a look at that. But we need more material. We are running low on just about everything right now. I don't know what I actually have. I'm going to grab some of these sticks real quick. I'm kind of hoping I get the machicolations in all the way around with what we do have. And then I think what I need to do is actually grab a bunch of timber and get the floor knocked in. And then I need to figure out, okay, just what is going to go on top. The machicolations is the top floor in terms of this outer edge. That's as high as it gets. Okay, but I want something up here on the top area there. I want something up there. I don't know, like some kind of room. The stairs are going to come up and they end right up there on the top, and then it's actually 2 floors. It's 2 blocks to the next level. So that's pretty good. I mean, that's a lot of space. We got quite a bit of stone, actually. We're doing all right. A little bit. We got a little bit of it. Let's go back down. We're going to knock a few more of those together. I don't know that I need any more scaffolding out there. We may. The corners get kind of tricky to put the corner machicolations on. It does get a little bit tricky out here, but I might be able to do it from up on the edge. Let's go see if we can do that. I'm not quite sure. Whoop, up, up, up. Well, in my neck of the woods in Arizona, we have gone into stage 2 fire restrictions in my area. What does that mean, stage 2 fire restrictions? It means you can't have a campfire anywhere. Even in a developed campground, you can't have a campfire. As a matter of fact, they don't even want you pulling off a dirt road to park your vehicle, your truck, or anything else. If you're going to pull off the side of the road, that side of the road better be all dirt, because they don't want you on it. Yeah, we are going to definitely need more scaffolding out on this side too, aren't we? This looks pretty cool though up here, huh? So, while we're here, I got you right here. Okay, so we come up to the top of the stairs. Boom, here we are. What we could do is, what I'm thinking about doing is roofing all this in, and this is going to be a room here, possibly. I'm not quite sure yet what I'm going to do up here. I kind of wanted... This may not be. This may not be a floor here. I don't know. I don't know what I want to do here yet. I feel like I want to put the next floor, the next timbered floor area right here, and this area down here was going to be sort of guard quarters and stuff like that. So this is going to go up one more, and then the stairs are going to pop out of the top, and I feel like we need something up top that's got like a small room with a roof on it. That's what I feel like. But I've not wrapped my head around it. Believe me, I've been thinking about it. Driving back and forth to work, I think about it all the time. I just haven't quite come up with that idea yet. Number 8. Can we reach this from down here? Oh, please tell me we can. No, we sure can't. Alright, so... Oh, we could have reached it from up here, though, huh? I think we could reach it from up on this doorway. I got this doorway put in and finished, so we can go in and out of here now, which is nice. Let's see. Oh, there we go. Perfect. Oh, perfect. There we go. That answers that. That helps tremendously. Yes, indeed. And let's get one more. There we go. All right, let's go on upstairs. That worked out perfect. Scaffolding. It's a wonderful challenge on Medieval Engineers. It is a wonderful challenge. It is a piece of the puzzle that used to baffle me so much. But I tell you what, the ramps and the flooring are ideal for the situation. And we are going to do a very nice job of dropping down. We took a little bit of damage. Inventory. Wow, we took actually quite a bit of damage. Either that or I just did not realize. But did that take really that much of my health? Wow, more than 50%? It's not even a big drop. Whew. This is radio. We need the corner. Like so. Yeah. That's perfect. These guys go on very easy, very nicely. Oh, you know what? Did I finish putting this one together? The second one? Looks like I did. Okay, I was talking about how it did not have the icon to show us that it wasn't finished yet. Oh! 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 What happened? What happened there? What happened? The floor gave out underneath me. How rude. I mean, how rude, really, right? Floor giving out? Who ever heard of such a thing? Let's get over there and grab our stuff. Oh my god, I fell to my death. Hey, that's what happens when you build and big, baby. Get up high like that, and sometimes you just, you just can't handle it. That was crazy, though. I was not expecting the floor to come out from underneath me. Is it just because there's too many in a row there, maybe? Oh, boy. Took more damage. Okay. That's alright. No big deal. We're not going to cry over this. No big deal. Something happened there. Something weird was going on. Let's get all our stuff back. Everything. Oh, nope, no, don't do that. Number 9. Let's number 9. We're gonna Z that. Come on, Z. Oh, for Pete's sake! Now I'm flustered. Come on, radio. Push the right buttons here. What are you doing? That corner piece came out. It did us so wrong. I wonder, is it because we've kind of stretched to our... Well, we better close that door. Sun's going down. Again, I believe we are truly on winter solstice. It is coming up and going down very quickly. Let's take a look and see what happens here. We may wind up dying again here. I don't know. But we'll see what happens. Yeah, it will not stay there. Look at that. Okay. All right. Okay. Got it. So those have to go on from the top. That's okay. We've got that one started, so we can do the rest of this from the top. It's okay. As I was bragging about my my scaffolding skills, and then it collapses underneath my feet. You know, that's just so typical. That is just so typical, isn't it? Just to have it crumble underneath you while you're talking about how wonderful it is. Why would it want to prove me wrong? Why? I don't know. So, back to what I was saying about the stage 2 fire restrictions. Yeah, last weekend, you know, you couldn't have a campfire in our forest that Variety and I live in. It was under stage 1 restrictions. And stage 1 restrictions is basically campfires only in designated campgrounds that the Forest Service have built. They had 34 abandoned campfires last weekend. Well, that's all the Forest Service needed. It said, that's it. You guys can't put your campfires out. What we're going to do is we're just going to make it so you can't have any at all. Which, you know, I mean, come on. There's people out there that just don't care. You're not going to tell them to do... You're not going to tell them to do what they can and can't do. You're going to be like, this is my forest, I pay taxes, I'm gonna come on here and I'm going to do whatever I want. And then set fire to it. And then you can't go back out and enjoy it because now it's all burnt to the ground. So... You know, hopefully people are just deterred about it because you really can't go anywhere in the forest right now to even put your like right now we have a little trailer camper and you can't go anywhere to put that. If the road that you're traveling on has any type of grass, vegetation, pine needles, anything like that on it, you're not supposed to be driving over it. And they're going to be cracking down big time this weekend. You watch and see. They're going to be out there in force looking for people screwing up on this one. So anyways, it looks like we're going to have a couple of weeks where we're not going to be able to go camping. We're going to have to wait for the monsoon to arrive. Once that arrives, things get much better, and then we can go back and do the camping thing. But not right now. So we're going to be home for a couple of weekends, which means I will have time to work on the world and probably, maybe, possibly do a video or two as well. So yeah, you'll probably see videos on the weekends from me for the next couple of weeks anyways. I'll be working on this and whatever else suits my fancy, and I'll do some videos on it. We'll post them and stuff like that. So that's the good news. You know, I'm not upset about not being able to go camping. It's kind of it is a thing that happens in Arizona every year. Month of June is the hottest and driest month of the year because we're getting ready for our monsoon, and we have to have that hot and that dry to bring that monsoon up out of Mexico and the Baja California. So it's all good. It's all part of the world and how it works here in Arizona. So no worries. This is looking pretty sweet up here, huh? I really need to figure out how high up I want to go with this. I do think I want to go up one more. Do I want a floor here and a floor up here? I don't know. Tell you what, I'm going to take a break, come back. I'm going to get these machicolations finished up. Like I said, the sun's going down. I'm almost out of stone. So I'm going to have to go work on the mine a little bit. And I'll probably show you a piece of that too, because I'm going to go ahead and dig out a few more blocks over there and get things kind of lined up and ready to go. And we'll move forward with that as well. So stick around. I shall return. How do these look over here? Oh yeah, that's looking beautiful up there. Some braziers up there glowing. That's going to light up so nice. So yeah, I'll be right back. Okay, the machicolations are in. The flooring is all in as well up there. What I'm trying to do right now is kind of think ahead. Now, the original plan here for our towers was to not just have the wall coming across, which is going to be 3 wide. I'm kind of placing blocks here just to kind of see how it looks and where it comes up to. And then, of course, we're going to have a second tower here. So we need to decide where the second tower is going to start. We want the wall to look substantial. Now, the original idea that I had, and if you remember, was that we were going to have the wall that we could walk across, and this would have machicolations across it as well, outside and inside, on both sides of this, and we'd have a nice big wide 3 wide gap to the next tower that's going to be over here. So, and then the second thing I wanted to have was a narrow bridge 1 wide going across the top of this to the second tower as well. And I don't know that that is going to be even necessary. If you look at this, our second tower, we're probably going to want it to start, just to give the wall that height and that mightiness to it. I think we're going to want the second tower to start right about here, actually. So what we're going to do is we would come out, let's see here. So, there we go. Inventory. I've got enough sticks. Is the torch that's in the way? I don't want to. Oh wait, there it goes. It was going there. There it goes. I must have been in the way. So that's 2. This is going to come down here. Okay, that's our 2 on that side. 1, 2. Oh, I've gone 1 too far, haven't I? Yeah, that's right. Okay, so the center is 3. That's right. So that's 3. This is 4. And let's go ahead and put 1 more on here to kind of represent where this next tower is going to start. So that's the edge of the tower right there. And then we come over here. Where am I at? I'm right here. Like so. Boom, like that. So this is the start of tower 2 right here. And then 3. It's 5 across. It's 5 square, right? 5 by 5. No, this isn't Tower 2 yet. Tower 2 would jut out over here further. What am I doing? What am I doing? And that's it right there. That's it right there. Let's just try to finish this off a little bit. And can we get 1 more in there? They're beautiful. Okay, great. Okay, so here is Tower 2. This is where Tower 2 begins. Pretend like this, of course, comes across. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to forego that narrow bridge that's going to be on top. Maybe we'll do something decorative across the top of the wall here that leads to Tower 2. Maybe we'll do something that's got like, maybe it's just a 1 wide, just a narrow orange roof that comes across to this one here, just to add a little something to it. You know, it's got to have a little flavor to it. It can't just be this big square box. It's got to have some flavor to it. So I feel like if we do that, that might not be too bad. We might be able to put a little bit of a roof action up in here, and that could make it look kind of interesting. But we'll bring this wall all the way up to this point right here. That's why the machicolations aren't there, because they're going to turn and follow the wall down here to the second tower. Now the second tower, obviously, we're going to be coming in at the base of it. Okay. Now my idea here is, and we didn't get to do this in last season, everybody wanted to see some kind of a secret passage that the king would go to make his great escape. So this might not be a bad place for that. The other option I have for that is down in the mine. We're almost dug all the way through to the other side of the mountain in that 1 tunnel. So that's probably going to be the case. Over here, what I was thinking about actually is doing a tunnel eventually off of this that will go up into here, and maybe we put a lookout tower like right up on this point right here. I'm not sure, no guarantee, but that could be kind of cool to have a small, say, round, just a round small tower where, like a crow's nest on like a ship, where somebody would be able to go up on top and look out. And I know there is a mod for a signal fire, which would be kind of cool possibly to have implemented in here as well. So that's where I'm going with this right now. So I'm going to leave this framework up here just so I can wrap my head around it. Okay, I would love to be able to get, by the end of this weekend, since I'm not going to be going camping or anything, maybe come and work on this again with you guys over the weekend and get the wall put in. That would be really great if we could accomplish that, because if we do that, now we're jumping into you know, another tower over here. I would actually have to get this side done and see how it looks, and then go ahead and do that other side. The tower is probably not quite as tall as I wanted it to be, but I have to say it does look pretty daunting if you were to come up to this. It's massive. Okay, we're going to go inside and we'll talk about what we're going to do on each floor in here as well. So structural integrity wise, I don't know if it's okay. I think next episode we'll probably go in and take a look at it and see if it you know, how things look. We'll pull that up and maybe start the episode off that way and kind of discuss that. That would be kind of fun, I think. I'm gonna get rid of that one there. I'm considering putting these guys right here, all along here, just as a decoration type thing. I really am. I think they look pretty cool. But we're not going to meet up in the corner, and that's where it kind of bugs me, is that we won't meet up in the corner, so never mind. If I could get it to meet up in the corner like that, that would be great, but I don't think it's going to happen. Let's see if we can find that one. There we go. Beautiful. Please come completely out. There we go. And voila. Beautiful. Excellent. Let's do that. Get rid of that. That there. And we've got one more. There we go. Beautiful. Let's take a look at that without that on there. Pretty sweet. Pretty sweet looking. It's quite massive. I like the little window up there right above the arrow slits. I think that looks pretty cool. That could be someplace where somebody would stand and give direction to the people down below that are shooting through the arrow slits. You know, you got more incoming from the left, more from the right, so on and so forth. So the little window up there is kind of a neat little thing to have, I think. It adds a little bit of flavor to it, I think, on the side of the wall. We could probably do something to decorate it up a little bit more. I haven't really wrapped my head around it. One of you suggested putting the ramps like this all along. Unfortunately, we have the arrow slits down here, so you can see that's not going to work. Yeah, that's not going to work. This guy would sit up differently if we had dug out the ground, but I'm not going to dig out the ground. I don't want to do that. I want to work with the contour of the landscape. I really want to do that. I think it looks cool in the end, and how things kind of blend in with the world around it. So I want to keep with that. But yeah, it's definitely coming along. It's definitely coming along. Yeah, and the machicolations, like I said, they'll come along here and meet up with Tower 2. And Tower 2 is, how far are we going to go back in here with this? This is number 1, 2, 3. So it needs to go two further back. So we'll probably dig into here and bring it in, and then we'll bring the wall up inside the edge of the mountain. And that hopefully will give it, maybe it'll give it a little bit more structural integrity. I don't know. I don't know, but we'll give it a shot and give it a whirl. And over here we've got to put the same, well, where is that guy? I might have the material on me, although I do believe I dumped off all of my stone. All but one. All but one. This guy goes right in here. Spin him around like so. And then this guy comes over here. And he goes in like that. And then we actually need this guy. Is that right? Did I do this right? Yeah, that's going to be right. Inventory, yeah, because there's a block underneath that one on the corner out front, and this block underneath this would count as that block. So that's correct. So we've got these ramps to put in on the edges here, and we've got. Oh, I'm pretty sure I heard a thump. You know me, I would love to get me some barbarian action. I can't explain it. My headphones turned down. If you hear fan noise in the background, I apologize, but that's all we have for air in the house right now to keep things kind of cool. Temperatures are going to be in the 90s through the weekend. It's going to be very hot, which is, you know, kind of what we expect. If we do one of these right here, though, it blocks a little bit of the moat, but not too much. I'm willing to go with that because, yeah, that does come up to the same spot. Okay, so I'm willing to go with that. That looks pretty good right there. That's good. That is good, yeah. And then we've got to get the railing onto this over here too. Let's chop down a tree. Inventory. Yeah, we've got some regular ones. Let's go chop down a tree real quick. I realize it's dark again. I apologize. I like to play the game as it's really kind of meant to play. We throw some mods in here and there, but for the most part, I kind of stick with the vanilla. But we'll be looking at other mods in the game too. It's just, you know, last season we had some mods going, and it really wound up kind of screwing up the world. The Rising Sun Keep, it really messed it up. I'm hoping we can keep this world a little bit longer and maybe even build something somewhere else down the road. But there's still a ton of work to do here, you guys. I've got so many more ideas for this area. It's unbelievable. You know, I really do. I'm having an absolute blast, if you couldn't tell. One of these episodes, we got to go back and finish a few projects that we started. You guys had suggestions, I had some ideas, and we've not gone back to take care of them. One being, we need to light up these arches to give them sort of an ominous glow out here. I love that idea. I want to do that, but we got to get scaffolding put up so we can actually get in here to do that. The other thing I want to do is I want to knock these blocks out and add the arches through here, and then I need to fix this up down here because this is not correct. This right here, this should be a solid block right here and not an arch because that room comes out a little further, and that room needs to come up one more level with the roof on top so the car can just go in and out of there. I swear I keep hearing barbarians bouncing around. I'm probably right about that. You know how they are. Sometimes it takes them a while to find us because they're stupid. Poor things. Poor things. Poor little barbarians. Let's get this little veranda here taken care of real quick. Lots of stone needs to be had. Lots and lots of stone, and we are just about out of it. So I'm gonna have to go off camera and do some of that and get all our stockpile stuff back up and running again, which is always kind of exciting. I really do enjoy that part because we do have so much material to gather, but we've got this awesome cart system now, and it's so much fun to use it. Let's go to inventory, and let's make a couple of these and a couple of these. There we go, and that should be enough to get us going here. And we got some round timbers, beautiful. Number 6. Let's do this right here. We're going to go down to a number 4. That's going to be my standard, baby. That's going to be my standard for sure. Why? There we go. Excellent. And one right here. And let's see, what do we got going on here? We're going to do one here, and we're going to put one in here. And then I love how, you know what, when the block glows like this, it is actually truly very helpful when it comes to placing these things because you can see where the edge is. It's really nice. You know, it just it's the little things in life, people. You gotta enjoy those little things in life. R, E, roll it down. As soon as it turns white, it should fit in there just fine. And, yep. Oh, that's a little too short. Oh, boy. Jumped the gun there on that one. There we go. So we actually need a number 9 for this one here. And we're going to need a number 9 here, too. Like so. There we go. We got ourselves a balcony. We need more arrows! Something like that. Should we do some lighting? Let's do some lighting. Come on, let's do it. Oh, we were talking about the different levels, weren't we? Well, let's get the lights first, and we'll come back and do that. I don't want to sell you guys short on an episode. Last episode I think was an hour. No, it wasn't. No, Monday's episode was an hour. Tuesday's was a little bit shorter. But you know, that's how they go. That's how the episodes go. I don't care how long they are. I'm my own YouTuber, damn it. I'll make them as long as I want to make them. You guys watch what you want to watch. Let's see here. We got any extra torches laying around in here? No, we sure don't. What about in these guys here? Sometimes I throw stuff in these guys. Wheels? No, let's just go make some. Let's just go make some. We can go right into the mine and do that. I'm excited about the mine too, and getting this kind of remodeled as well. I think it's going to be kind of cool to have this wall go down here and meet up with this, so we can just run down this pathway and go into this way, or we can go into the mine. And then to have a carts coming out here, pretty sweet. I don't know if this is going to stay this way. I have no idea yet. I'm thinking about pulling this actually out farther, possibly to here. This big archway we've got now. I was initially going to bring this down, but I don't want to bring it down. I like the fact that it's super tall and super, it's massive. You know, it's just massive. When you run through, it's like, whoa, this thing is huge. And I love that about it. What's up here? Oh, look at that. Missed a little bit of stone bleeding through there. I sure did. Do we have parts in here? We have some parts in here. Okay, so let's, there we go. Let's take those out of there. And do I not have a workbench down here? Oh my god. You gotta be kidding me. What do I need for this? I need a log. Of course I do. Of course I do. Is there an extra workbench laying around? Oh, there we go. Look at that. Ask and you shall receive. Oh yeah. So we do have some of these in here. Alright, sweet. Alright, so let's get a workbench going here. I'm thinking right about here would be a good spot for a workbench. Where'd you go? Where the hell'd you go? There we go. Perfect. Let's drop this in here. And we'll drop some timbers in there. And we should be able to make And some sticks. We definitely need some sticks in here. Alright, so let's make 10 of these guys. Shift and double click on it, and you get automatically, it'll make 10 as long as you've got the parts that you need for it. And we do not. I need some more parts, so what we're going to do is grab some more. We've got some beautiful parts sitting right up here on a shelf. I love the shelves. That shelf will go away. This is all going to go away right here. Remember, the staircase is going to be reformulated, reconfigured to go down into this wall, basically, so we can get that cart system going. It's going to be awesome, you guys. I'm having so much fun. Let's do that, and boom, and a boom. There we go. Oh, beautiful. We got 10 of those, and oh, braziers. That's what we need. We need some braziers. That's going to be over here in the anvil. Let's make 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Let's make 6 of them. Let's splurge. That's all we got room for. Perfect. All right, guys, let's go back. Let's add some lighting down there. That's always the fun. I always love adding the lighting. It's a really good time. Dun, 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 dun. I'm a little disappointed that the Tower 1 is not taller than the storage area, but the building did start at a lower elevation than this one did, so it's okay. When you're in front of the tower, you don't really see the storage building. When you're behind the storage building, when you're in the storage building, you can see the tower, but you can see the tower is just a little bit shorter than the storage room. But that's okay. Tower 2 is going to be dominant over the top of this, and the wall, unlike last season's wall, which was only 2 blocks high, this one is going to be substantial and look, I think, quite daunting. So I love that. Inventory. Let's grab these guys. Let's grab these guys. We'll put the braziers here, and then we have, well, we don't need the standing torch, I guess. Number 6. Okay, number 6. You know what? This is weird how these guys bleed through the flooring up here. I don't care for that very much, but there's nothing I can do about it. It just is. It is what it is. That's the doorway that leads out onto the bridge. They bleed through, and I don't know why. Oh, something else. One of you suggested for structural integrity, I would be better off putting these arches here up on this next floor as well. I'll do that. I like that idea. It's going to make it look a lot cleaner too, I think. So we'll do that. Most definitely. It was a very good suggestion. Thank you for that. Thank you for all the suggestions. You guys are just amazing. The participation I get is just marvelous. Where do we want this to get maximum light out the windows? We want to be able to see. How about right here? We want to see these arrow slits glow. That's part of the fear, right? Not just the height of the building, but holy crap, you know, look at all the arrow slits these guys have got. They're going to mow us down as soon as we get there. Hello, unwanted tree. Unwanted. And then we're going to put this one over here, which is going to help these guys glow and the ones below them a little bit. And then we'll put this guy. Remember, we've got the bridge right above here, so that's why this is the way it is. That's good where it is. Let's do that. There we go. All right, let's go back to 1 and see how we're doing for lighting in here. This looks pretty good. Let me know if you guys, excuse me, hold on, sip my coffee real quick. Let me know if you guys have some trouble seeing. Sometimes I forget to get the lighting up before I start recording, and I apologize for that. I don't want it to be dark for you guys. So I do my best. I do my best. I know Monday's episode, the hour-long one, was a little bit dark there towards the end. All right, right there. It's always easier to see when you don't have that in your hand. And this looks beautiful in here, huh? Yeah, when we put these other arches up here, that should kind of mask that a little bit, so it won't be quite so bad. I suppose I could go over the top of that with some timber and make some kind of a timber thing up there, but I don't know. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. Do I have what do I have for sticks on me, anyways, right now? I've got a few sticks. Let's take a look at this and see if I do this real quick. Oh, that's gonna look. You know what? Yeah, that is really gonna look great, and it's gonna. Oh, I think it's gonna help hold up the floor on the next level. At least make it look like it holds up the floor on the next level. I think that's a great idea. Yeah, this is beautiful. I love this. Okay, so yeah, we'll definitely do the arches through here, and that definitely helps to show that it's supporting the next floor. That was a great idea. Yeah. Do I have any stone on me at all? 1. There we go. Oh yeah, that's beautiful. And then what we can do, oh my god, this is just absolutely fantastic. Fantastic. We don't want our guys falling off of here, right? So we do this and we bring it down and we take it and we put it right there like that. Oh my gosh, right? Now we've got ourselves some starvation going on here. Now we've got ourselves a rail up here, which is going to add a little bit of wood inside here and give it a nice look, don't you think? Yeah, that's good stuff. That's good stuff. And you know what else? It kind of matches what we got going on over the storage area where the carts pull in. So, big time win-win. Big time win-win. Sweet mama. Well, for a second there, I thought that actually put a black stain on the wall over there. We're going to get rid of that guy, and we're actually going to put a brazier right here. Let's get rid of this guy. We could probably move him over, right over to this corner here, huh? Let's do him, right? We want them very visible when we come in, because after all, we want to see that stuff, right? That's the stuff that makes the magic here at Medieval Engineers, for sure. For sure. For sure. For sure. All right, let's go back to number 6. Let's put ourselves... Oh, you know what? What we're going to do here is we're going to put torches in here. Okay, so I need to go G. We're going to add some torches in those little windowsills. I like that idea. And number 6. And we're going to put you... Let's put them over on this side. Oh, that's cool. That is really cool. Yeah, there we go. It's kind of an off... Kind of a light you just wouldn't really notice, but it's there. We spare no expense. We are a rich, evil kingdom. And we want to make sure our guys can see what the heck they're doing. Alright, and come on. Oh, I gotta get a little bit higher here. There we go. There we go. Excellent. No, lovely. Just lovely. You. Number 6. Right above the door. Nice, nice, nice. Okay, right above this window. Can't go center because, you know, it's just the way that it's the nature. Well, you should be able to go center, right? No, it's one or the other, it looks like. So we've got that lit up. And how about we put a brazier... This is going to be, this level here, let's talk about the levels. This level is going to be, I think, one of 2 levels for guard quarters. Okay? This would be a nice place to have somebody, like I said, you know, maybe looking at what's coming in enemy-wise, and you're yelling out and stuff. So that's a pretty good idea, I think. And then we'll put in some beds. We'll put some beds in here, a few on this side and a few on this side. Maybe a wardrobe, maybe a couple of bookshelves, and definitely some armor stands. I've been holding on to the barbarians' decent weaponry. If they're dropping the broken swords, I'm melting those down. But the good swords and the clubs, I'm holding on to those. Okay, we're at the top here. This is the top. You guys have not been up here yet. Let's go ahead and do number 7. We should have a few of these left. You know what? I don't like it out there. Let's do it more like, let's come in on the corner a little ways like that. There we go. And in on the corner here. Like so. They might not be perfect, but they're pretty good, I think. So coming in on the corner, right there, and then we need one more. Hopefully I don't fall down the stairs here. Just a little bit more. There we go. All right. That looks really good. I like that. Now my idea up on top here, where we meet up with the top, is to probably go. Let's get a full timber out. We're gonna go E, no R, and it's lay down flat. I'm thinking about doing something like this. It looks like 9 was what it was, and then I'm gonna come back again. And I don't like the stone showing right there. We don't have a small piece of flooring that we can use to cover that up with. That's all I'm all out of it. I'm gonna cover this up, the stone up, with these timbers, and then we're gonna put. We'll take a number 3 timber straight up, and we'll build the rail around this area also. Okay. So that'll hide a lot of that stone. We're going to have this stone lip right here, which is not that big a deal. But I do want to cover up the rest of the way. I'm really hoping someday down the road we do get this piece of wood trim that we could be able to put all the way around that and then just cover it up. That would be pretty awesome, I think. So here's the goal. So we're up here. This is going to have something up here. You guys have been mentioning a trebuchet. So possibly that. But definitely this is some place where you would have stones, fighting stones. So we'll have chests set up with the inventory. I think we have to go to the workbench for that, actually. But they've got the stones for dropping through these areas here. I would love to see if we could get a barbarian with a stone. That would be really fun. And then this, of course, we're going to come off here and go over to Tower 2. So I think we managed to knock out the basic size and design of at least one tower. It's substantial. It looks good. Let's go out here on the bridge and take a look at this one with the machicolations on it from the bridge side and see how this looks. I mean, it looks really good. I like it. I hope you guys like it too. If you do hit that like button for me. I'd appreciate it very much. Comment, subscribe, and share. That's all I've got time for today. I hope you enjoyed the episode. I want you to have an awesome, a fantastic, and a superb day. And I look forward to talking to you again. Whoop. Oh, wait, look at this. Next time. Okay, see you guys later.